Okay, so before I show you what else I want to show you in Photoshop, we need to open an image. So I'm just jumping back into Bridge, and I've realized that the images that I want are in a folder that is in my AVHow drive. So I'm going to click on there, and it's what I'm going to use quite a lot. So what I'm going to do, if you remember, you just have to drag across to your favorites thing, and you can double click and it'll always be there on the favorites bar. So we're just going to scroll through and we're just going to grab an image. Let's just grab this one, double click on it, and it automatically opens up in Photoshop. Here we go. So now we have it open. I can show you a few more things. You can see here that we have, this is in inches. This is actually set because I was playing around with it earlier on, and this is my ruler bar, and I can actually change that to percent. You know how we had it earlier on, we opened up preferences and you could see it was in percent, and I said, oh, we can change it later on. Well, this is how we do it. We basically, you right click and then you click on the one you want. So we can go as percent right now, we can click on inches, and that changes as we want it to do. So what we do now, we have in our history, you can see that I've opened an image, and we can see under layers that I have a background. When you bring something in, it automatically goes and calls it background. So that'll be your bottom layer. So now what we can do, we can play with our rulers, and if we wanted to actually do something, if we wanted to add something to this and we wanted to check the size, or we wanted to just put safety lines at the outside so that we know that when it goes to our lab we might end up getting the outside edge just cut off. If you want to use a guideline, all you have to do is left click and then drag your mouse across, and that would bring out a guideline. So you can see it sort of juts when it gets to the middle, and if I hold down my shift key it'll jump to exactly on the mark. I let go, and there we go. There we have our light blue line. And again, in preferences you could see where I could actually change the colors of the guidelines. And I'm going to do the same with a horizontal one. And as I come down here, again we're working in inches, so I'm going to be about there. And you can see it move. As I click down on the shift, you can see it move. So I can put this where I want, and if you want to do it real fast, you just rush in, you don't have time to slowly put it in the right spot, just click your shift key and it will jump to the closest point. So you can actually drag them up just like that. So those are your guidelines, and what you can do, there's a shortcut as well. So if you want to get rid of these, we can actually go Control:, and that gets rid of those. You can go Control:, and gets rid of your rulers as well. So there is actually a Photoshop shortcuts sheet that we do include with these videos, and I highly recommend that you print it off and you have the shortcuts in front of you. But if you ever do find you're doing something quite a lot and you're not sure what the shortcut is, just simply open up your any of these at the top and look down the right hand side. Look for what it is you want, like for example edit, undo new guide. I can get rid of that, or I could have just used Control+Z. Control+Z at the top there would have got rid of that. So all the shortcuts are actually shown just up at the top there. So that's what you can do. And as you can see on my history here, I'm just going to show you this. It does show that I added 2 new guides, and if I want to get rid of those, I can actually just click my trash icon because this is highlighted, or I can just drag that down to the trash. So let's just go back. I'll go Control:, just so you can see what I'm doing. That brings my guidelines back up. So what I'm going to do, drag that one down, made a mistake, get rid of it, and the same, I'm just going to leave that one highlighted just to show you that all you have to do is click on trash and ask you if you want to delete it. Yes you do, and there you go, that's gone. So those are the basics of actually just looking at your shortcuts and opening an image and using your guidelines.